Good day. I hope everybody's doing well. Today, I want to look at the effects of a divorce on kids or the effects of a breakup on children. Um, During a breakup, the biggest emotions that are going through are hurt and pain and anger, right? Because there's so much that went on. It was never an easy decision to come to this place where they have to split up. So, whilst all these emotions are going on and all these activities to actually get the divorce or the split up to happen, the kids are left in the crossfire. What do I mean with that? Parents are arguing, calling each other out, calling the one parent stupid, or blaming the child by spending too much time with the other parent. It makes the child feel anxious. They don't know what is normal. So please, the following things are things that you shouldn't do when you are going through a breakup with the child. Don't use the child as the middle person, meaning don't tell the child, go tell your father this or go tell your mother this. I don't want to speak to that woman. I don't want to speak to that man. Because what happens is you create this tension on the child where I need to take the message to this parent, and when I do give the message to the parent, this parent might be like, why didn't they tell me? Why did they have to send you? Now they don't know my number. So this child is just in this middle fight where they don't have to be. If the two of you can't communicate, do not use this child as a scapegoat, or don't use the child as the weapon against the other parent. The one big thing that you need to do is to reassure the child that we are not working out as a couple, right? But we love you wholeheartedly, and will always love you wholeheartedly. This is not your fault, because what kids tend to do sometimes is they tend to see, did I do something wrong? Is that why these people are breaking up? I should have maybe passed better, or I should have done my homework better, or I should have cleaned the house every time they said I should clean the house. They try and find reasons why you guys are breaking up. So when you guys are constantly fighting and calling each other out, they try and be that person to try and get you guys back together, because their world has been shattered. So they also want to get you to see you guys back together. So assure the child that it's not their fault that you guys are breaking up. Don't use them as a middle child, and do not talk bad about each other to the child. Like, you see how your mother is this type and type and type of person, or you see how your father is this type and type of person, because now the child has to form their own opinion, but they can't because you're giving your opinion onto them, and they still love this parent. And also, don't be jealous. Don't be a jealous parent if your child spends more time with the one parent than they do with you. It could be because of your negative energy. It could be because they have more interest, or the other parent, let's say for example, the one parent used to take this child to the park more than the other parent because they were busy, and this parent still wants to do the same thing. Then this parent becomes angry, like, yeah, you spend too much time with your dad or with your mom, and you don't want to spend time with me. Now you make the child feel guilty. It's not okay, because the child never relaxes, right? So don't do that. Their world of stability has crashed, so they're trying to make sense of everything that's going on. So you guys need to at least speak with respect to the child. Try not to use them again as the middle child. Don't blame each other. Don't talk bad about each other in front of the child, because this creates a lot of traumatic events in the future, which I will talk about also in the next clip. So think about the kids. Be kind with your words when you talk to the child. Reassure them, although you are not in a mental space. Every time that you're in front of the kids, be cognizant that you might hurt them more because they still love their parent. They didn't break up from their parent. You guys didn't work out, which is fine if it's unhealthy, but be cognizant of what you say in front of the child about the other parent, because they still love their other parent. So I'll come back to you with another clip about the effects of having two homes, how this also affects the child. Okay, so be kind, stay kind, and I'll see you on the next clip.